Hello everyone, my name is Sarah. In this video, I will tell the conclusion and my opinion about YouTube video of being a good presenter. When delivering a presentation, one of the most important things to understand is how audience attention naturally works. Study shows that attention is highest at the beginning, slowly drops in the middle, and then rises again toward the end. This means your most valuable and impactful content should always be placed at the opening and the closing of your presentation, because that's when people are truly listening. That's why traditional openings like "Good morning, my name is," or long company introductions are no longer effective. They are predictable, and predictability leads to boredom. Instead, you should start with impact. Use a powerful fact, a relevant quote, a short but relatable story, or even multimedia like a video or sound to immediately grab attention. Remember, the first 7 seconds are crucial. In those moments, your audience decides whether they will listen or drive away to their phones. Storytelling is one of the strongest tools you can use. Begin with a story that connects directly to a real problem your audience faces. This not only hooks them emotionally but also makes your presentation feel relevant and meaningful. At the end, come back to the story to close the loop, showing clearly how your solution addresses the issue. When explaining your product or idea, don't just list features. Features alone do not convince people. Instead, highlight the core benefits, how it helps them, what it improves, how it makes them feel, or how it solves their problems. A live demonstrations can further increase credibility. Showing the product in action, comparing it with competitors, or involving the audience directly can significantly boost engagement and trust. Your delivery also matters. Present with genuine passion, people can feel whether you truly believe in your message. Authentic enthusiasm, not exaggerated, but sincere, makes your presentation far more convincing. Finally, and powerfully, avoid statements like "that's all from me" or "sorry if this was boring." Instead, finish with a confident value statement that reinforces why your solution matters. Then offer one or two clear next steps so your audience knows exactly what to do after the presentation. And right before that final line, use a short, intentional pause to create emphasis and leave a lasting impression. And my opinion, the principle presented in this material highlight a very realistic and modern understanding of how people consume information today. Audiences today have shorter attention spans, many distractions, and high expectations for engaging content. That is why I strongly agree with the idea that presenters must rethink traditional presentation habits. Starting with predictable greetings or long introductions no longer works because audiences can lose interest before the real message even begins. I believe the emphasis on the first few seconds is especially important. Those initial moments can determine whether the audience will be fully present or mentally checking out. Using a story, a surprising fact, or a strong visual note only captures attention but also builds an emotional connection, something that logical explanations alone cannot achieve. I also agree with the idea that focusing on benefits instead of features creates deeper understanding. People rarely remember technical details, but they always remember how something makes them feel or how it can improve their lives. The suggestion to add live demonstrations is also very valuable. Seeing a product or idea in action builds trust and makes the content more memorable. Another point I strongly support is the importance of passion. Genuine enthusiasm for a present is contagious. When someone truly believes in what they are saying, the audience becomes more open and receptive. Passion can turn on an ordinary explanation into something inspiring. Finally, ending with confidence and offering clear next steps is something many presenters still overlook. A powerful closing statement leaves a lasting impression, and actionable next steps help guide the audience toward decisions instead of leaving them unsure of what to do next. Overall, I think these strategies are incredibly practical and highly relevant for anyone who wants to deliver presentations that are not only informative but also persuasive, dynamic, and memorable.